second pick in betting. So we're locked and loaded and ready for the first here at Royal Randwick. Racing now, State of America, barrier 1 jumped okay. Hemsworth is being sent forward. Pandano as well. Really being ridden up, Pandano going to third. Dr. Evil will plonk handy on the rails from Auspicious Cloud. The Carpet Bagger out wide looking for a spot. The favourite Territory Express in the pink jacket midfield now on the inside of the Guru. A couple after Single Crown from Phillipsburg, 2 after the Grey Patrika Mist. And Extra Revs from the outside draw was taken back to last. So Hemsworth charging along in the lead by a length and a half to Pandano, and State of America's got a great spot, third leader's back, a length away to the Carpet Bagger, followed by Dr. Evil, a length into Auspicious Cloud, similar margin to Territory Express, a bit keener on the inside of the Guru, 2 after Single Crown from Phillipsburg, 2 off Patrika Mist, and Extra Revs is the last one. They lead the back and race to the 900 metres, and Hemsworth led by 3/4 to Pandano, then State of America, the Carpet Bagger next on the outside in 4th position. Then followed then by Dr. Evil from Auspicious Cloud. 2 lengths away to the Guru as they come up to the turn, and Territory Express is next on the inside. So they've got 600 metres to go. It's Hemsworth just in front of Pandano, breathing down his neck. Then State of America, the Carpet Bagger peeling 3 wide. Dr. Evil slicing off the fence. Further back to Auspicious Cloud and Territory Express, 5 off the lead as they come up the rise. Hemsworth shows the way. Hemsworth from the long price, the Carpet Bagger. State of America gets the gap now. Then Auspicious Cloud and 2 away to Territory Express. The Carpet Bagger moved up. State of America challenges on the inside, and State of America joins the Carpet Bagger. Clear from the rest. State of America and the Carpet Bagger. State of America with a head in front. State of America beat the Carpet Bagger. Dr. Evil got up for third. Then Auspicious Cloud, followed by Territory Express. Further back then to Hemsworth. A gap to Phillipsburg. Extra Revs couldn't make up the ground. Further back, Single Crown from Pandano, Patrika Mist, and the Guru was last to finish.
David Payne, the winning trainer. Finally, this horse gets a bit of luck.
Yeah, I think the jockey had a lot to do with it. He rode him perfectly. I just said to him, I said he should have won his last 3, but I'm going to leave it to you.
You're giving him a month away from the races and a little trial in between?
Yeah, you know, because he had those runs. He actually went to the paddock for a week, so and brought him back. Yeah.
What do you think of him going forward, Dave?
Nice horse, he's only learning. I think he's going to win further. He still takes a bit of hold in the race, but once Penny drops, I think he's going to win quite a few races.
You had a good day Saturday winning that 4 Pillars. That was fantastic.
Yeah, no, good. It was a nice change of luck.
Yeah. Only just good for a battler like yourself, Dave.
Yeah, no, well, you know what it's like.
Good on you. Well
Thank
done.
you.
There's David Payne, the winning trainer. 8:13.4 and 2. 8:13.4 and 2. Chantel Buckley about to catch up with the winning rider, Adam Hieronymus.
Well, Adam, he was a horse that was racing without a lot of luck, but you took bad luck out of the equation, landed in a beautiful spot as you were going to from gate 1, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, look, he was meant to always get the perfect run. He was a little bit keen during the run, a little bit fresh. I was a bit worried through the middle stages. The leader had a nice time in front, and yeah, like I said, he got his head up a few times, but we got the split at the top of the straight, and once I got through there, he always felt like he was going to pick up underneath the second horse and get it, so it was a good tough win.
We're on a 5, there's a good breeze about. Do you think we'll get to a 4?
Yeah, I can't see why not. The track seems good at the moment, so I can't see why it won't be upgraded with this nice weather.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yes, goes into the outside stall. The light is on and we're ready to go. Stand by. Racing now. And missing the start a bit there was Gold Lover, and Blow Dart jumped well with Custo the outside immediately there. Limited Realities it out pretty deep, followed by Outrage to Henry is speeding through on the rails. They're followed not too far away then as they settle down to the favourite Emperor getting up on the inside. Then came further back to Battle Abbey. Lethal Ladies back on the rails. Smoke Show gives away good start from Gold Lover, and Sweet Biscuit sees them all. Outreach to Henry on the fence, led from Blow Dart. Custo Campo 3 wide, just hanging a bit. And now Emperor is between runners, looking for a bit of room. Limited Reality, Light Press getting to the outside. 300 metres to go. Outreach to Henry just in front of Blow Dart and Custo sticking on. Emperor's out of a pocket now and starting to run on. Outreach to Henry still in front, but here he comes. Emperor winding up on the outside. Let Go by Nash, and the favourite speeds away. Emperor won it by 2 lengths to Blow Dart. Outreach to Henry, third. Smoke Show, fourth. Followed by Light Press. Custo got tied. Then came Gold Lover. Further back to Sweet Biscuit. Back on the inside, Lethal Lady, together with Battle Abbey. And one of the last to finish was Limited Reality.
Well done, Matt. Now you can be excited.
Yeah, look, he's he's a horse that we've always had lots of time for, and pretty much from the day we bought him, and to see him do that today and the way that he did it was the most impressive part about it. You know, we sort of had a bit of an inkling that he changed a lot as a gelding, and today looked a bit hemmed up for a little while, but dealt with those horses as we'd sort of hoped he would. And he'll go into bigger races now.
Okay, what about his distance range? How far do you think he can stretch out?
Look, I don't think he's ever going to need to go any further than 1200. His pedigree probably won't allow him to, and he probably doesn't need to, particularly with a turn of foot like that he's got. He's always going to be guaranteed a genuine speed in 1200s, and that's what he probably needs. But it's a big thanks to the owners group, because they've been very patient with him. He's had a few humps along the way, that's for sure, and they've stuck with him. It seems a hell of a long time ago I brought him here for the 2-year-old trials when he was a baby, but no, he's got a good future now, and as a gelding, he's the complete package.
Oh, well, you've got 12 months to get him into the Kosciuszko.
Thank you.
Nash, you've had a bit to do with this fella. Do you think the gelding operation may have just made him?
Yeah, look, there's twos and pros for it, isn't there? Some of them end up worth 30 million and others end up worth nothing, but look, he's always shown the signs he's going to be a really good racehorse. So needless to say, Matty and the team would have been very keen to keep him in one piece for as long as they could, but I think this will be the makings of him now. He's always been a lovely horse that showed great potential, and I think now he can get to show what he's really made of.
Did he relax better for you? Because he used to get quite aggressive.
Yeah, look, that was the thing. One of the things he was doing wrong. I rode him here one day on the Kenzo and put him up outside the lead in the perfect spot. He just couldn't take advantage of it. He wanted to sort of really get the job over and done with. So today he was, a fully made racehorse, settled beautifully and give a wonderful kick. And I think you can just keep climbing the ladder now. He's a nice horse.
Well done.
So.
Crowd really building a carnival atmosphere in Sydney's eastern suburbs. We're set.
Racing now. Pretty patchy start there. Dehorn Unicorn hit the gauge running. The favourite Iona Merck rolling up on the outside to join it, and Quick Tempo's right there. A lot closer than usual. Then Maximum Output railing through to fourth, clear from Fantini. Big Day Out, no statement. 5 lengths away to Acapella Sun. Iona Merck takes the lead, and Quick Tempo strides up on the outside. Maximum Output third on the inside of Dehorn Unicorn. The Ruffy Fantini 3 wide from Big Day Out, no statement. Acapella Sun is tacking on. Iona Merck held together around the corner from Quick Tempo the outside. Dehorn Unicorn peeling to the outside. 350 to go. Iona Merck just in front of Quick Tempo. A length away to Dehorn Unicorn. Maximum Output fourth the rouse. Iona Merck in front from Quick Tempo. They're really slogging it out here. Quick Tempo's laying it down to Iona Merck. Iona Merck the inside. Quick Tempo the outside goes home best. Quick Tempo wore it down. 1 by 3/4. I think Iona Merck second, but hold the phone there because Dehorn Unicorn lunged the outside. Maximum Output fourth, then Big Day Out. Acapella Sun beat 2 home at the end. No statement, and Fantini.
That close, but probably wasn't as much speed as anticipated. When No Statement missed the start, I landed there closer, and I thought, well, there's no point coming back off this tempo and the favourite have it easy.
He's an honest horse, isn't he? He's a real trier.
He is, yeah, and credit to Mark and his team. he wasn't happy with him after that last run at Rosehill, and Kieran rode him, and he gave him a bit of a break in a trial, and he presented today really well. He was bucked me off a couple of times going out there, so I'm glad he performed.
Well done.
Thanks.
Mark Minavini, well done. Love seeing Quick Tempo win races because he tries so hard.
Absolutely he does, Greg. It's been a bit of a relief. He's been in and out a bit, but I reckon we've got him back now, and I'll wrap with the ride and I'll wrap with the result.
Yeah, sitting up outside the leader and just outspeeding Iona Merck.
Yeah, a good win with 60 and a half. I reckon that was, full credit to the horse. I don't think there's any hard luck stories there. So hopefully, the best horse on the day has won. Yeah.
$300,000 1,000 metre at Kembla the Warra coming up.
Yeah, we won that. We won a race that day last year, and Jason's first ride on him, and so obviously that'll probably be the target now. Yeah.
That's great. Stable going really well.
Yeah, I'm really pleased, Greg. We started here with sort of lower grade horses when we first moved up from Adelaide, but we've been here 4 years now, and I reckon we've got sort of 8 or 10 city class horses. I've been spending more time in Sydney than I have in Newcastle.
Well, that's what you want.
That's absolutely great problem to have. So no, we're really pleased, and 10 out of 10. Jay Collett, what a superstar jockey. Yeah.
Mark, it's the perfect combination. Live in Newcastle, work in Sydney.
And take that money.
Here's Darren.
Race 4 here at Randwick. Set. Racing now. Cheval Savant blew the kick by a length and a half or so. Missile Seeker getting back, and Reigning King began rather sharply, together with Ningaloo Star up running second. So Reigning King now a length in front from Ningaloo Star. Metallic Ruler goes to a clear third in front of Ballistic Kids. Field stringing out a bit early. Sabuko fifth on the inside of Power of the Brave. Now 2 lengths away to Sharp Shock together with Sly Boots. Differentia's out 3 wide with that cover. Further back to Fairway Star up the inside. Cheval Savant, Missile Seeker between them. Montebello's Charm is the last one. 600 out. Reigning King in front by 3/4 to Ningaloo Star. Metallic Ruler getting a terrific run into it third. A couple off to Ballistic Kids on the outside of Sabuko. Then Power of the Brave, Sly Boots as well back as they straighten up now. Reigning King on the inside at Ningaloo Star. Nothing between the pair. Ningaloo Star now puts the head in front. 2 lengths away to Metallic Ruler, followed by Ballistic Kids laying in under pressure. Further back, Power of the Brave. Sly Boots is doing nothing. Fairway Star with some headway. Ningaloo Star a length clear though. Inside the 100, Ningaloo Star, Ballistic Kids rattling home with Power of the Brave. Ningaloo Star just in front. Power of the Brave missed. Ningaloo Star clung on by a long head there to Power of the Brave and the fast finishing Ballistic Kids. Then came Fairway Star. Sly Boots wound up when it was all over. Metallic Ruler, Every Hope. Further back to Reigning King, Sharp Shock, Missile Seeker. Differentia wide out. Montebello's Charm, Sabuko and Cheval Savant.
Well done, Sarge. Little Molly Burke got it done for you.
God, I thought I'd just won the Melbourne Cup then with my owners. They were all over it. But yeah, she's a great little rider. She's mature for her age and she's trying to make it in the city. So races like that on days like this, it will help her a lot.
For sure. Now, you kept bringing Ningaloo Star back in distance and it was time to go up to 13.
Yeah, and I think we found out she'd be missing the jumper bit, so I put a barrier blanket on to jump outs on Friday. She jumped well, jumped beautifully today and got on the race without doing any work.
Yeah, and hopefully onwards and upwards now.
That's right. She's got talent, just want to iron a few things out, and hopefully today she did.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, Molly, congratulations. You rode her last start and she was a bit slow away. They put a barrier blanket on today and she flew out.
Yeah, definitely. I just knew her quirks a bit more today in the gates, and when she jumped, she flew, and dropping back over the distance now, she was a bit keen early, but she definitely did enough to hold on. So,
do you think you'd held on?
I was a bit worried there at some stage, but I knew she's a fighting little mare and she puts her head down and really digs in. So
She is a tough little thing, isn't she? She's had a lot of racing, but she still looks incredibly well and she's racing is even better.
100%. She's been so consistent without winning, and I just thank Sarge and his team for keeping me on and giving me a go. They've been great supporters to me. Thank you.
Well done, Mol.
Thank you.
Set now. Racing. Off here in the big dance, Un-American's going to settle last. Attractable jump well. I Know a Star wasn't brilliant out, but I Know a Star being sent forward to join it now. What it goes lands in third, highlights fourth in the red cap. Then Cepheus improving on the rails. Banju's cast pretty deep and committed to going forward. King of the Castle deep out going forward as well. They're followed by Wicklow, who takes a spot down on the rails in advance of High Court. Further back to Akasawa, covering plenty of ground. Super Helpful went down to the rails. They're followed then by Cracker-Lacker, who gets right in behind it. Further back then to Full Press in the second half of the field. From Prince of Helena, Manda Boss, Commando Hunt. Then came well back Un-American together with Superium, Carmagway, and Hollywood Hero is taken back to last. I Know a Star, this bold front-running type, backed into post-time favourite, and I Know a Star led by 2 lengths to Attractable. 2 lengths away to Banju, a similar margin to What He Goes. King of the Castle improving on the outside. Cepheus back on the rails as they race up to the 450 metres now, and I Know a Star swings in front. Attractable getting closer. So does Banju on the outside. What He Goes being revved up. King of the Castle down the outside is High Court. Super Helpful inside the 300. Attractable race to the lead, and Attractable got 2 lengths clear. Cepheus making ground on the inside, then Banju. What It Goes. Super Helpful wide out. It's Attractable in front. Cepheus is running out of ground to get there. Attractable in front, and Attractable won the big dance, a link to Cepheus. Super Helpful third, followed then by King of the Castle. Carmagway making ground from well back. From What It Goes, Banju, Hollywood Hero, then Superium from Akasawa. Just behind them came Full Press from Un-American. Wicklow, Highlights. I Know a Star got very tired from Manda Boss. High Court, Akasawa. Prince of Helena was one of the last to finish.
Here he is.
Congratulations, Regan. You chased a hot tempo, but he's just so tough.
All credit goes to Sarah. Coming and galloped this horse on Friday morning at Wyong, and she honestly had it trained to the absolute minute. It looked so well. Give me a good feel on Friday, and I knew he was going to be very, very hard to beat today. The race is set up beautiful for him, and he's as tough as nails.
Were you confident throughout?
I knew we were rolling out in front. I give him a little niggle sort of at the top of the straight, and he went straight past the leader. As I said, once he hits the front, he's hard. It's a hard horse to sort of peg back. So he was tough right through the line, and it's a great result.
You know this will pay for the wedding next month.
Absolutely, I need it.
Well done, Regan.
Thank you.
All right, here she comes now, Sarah Ryan. Congratulations, Sarah. That's a big result for your stable. Well done.
Yeah, no, it certainly was. I can't thank my support enough, my whole team. It was a huge effort to get this horse here today.
How long have you been training for now?
Last year was my first full season, so just over a year now.
Just over a year, and you've won a $3 million race. It's crazy, isn't it?
It's absolutely amazing.
What about how tough this horse is?
Honestly, this horse, he gives his heart, and that's why I love him so much. You know, I rode him yesterday, and he tried to kill me, so I knew he was ready for today.
Really, what happened?
Oh, he's just one of those horses that he loves. He thinks he's a comedian, so he's had a good buck, had a good play coming off the track, and that's when I know he's right.
And you think he's hilarious?
He thinks he's hilarious. I don't.
His win in the Coffs Harbour Cup was outstanding, and to come here and be so tough like that.
Yeah, no, he truly is a horse that you have confident, and you know he will give everything he has.
Can he rise even higher? than winning a country cup in a big race like this? Can he step into stakes grade?
I hope so. At the Allen Brown, Regan hopped off and he turned to me and he goes, I know this horse is 5, but he's improved out of sight. So, you know, the sky's the limits with him.
That's great. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sarah Ryan.
Sure.
So we're ready for the barn dance. The first running of same, there's the light. Ready to go, they're off and racing. There's a great line out. Miss Austin goes back. Cavalier Charles went back with it. Adezekiel was fast into stride. Body Bob quickly on the scene. Bandy's Boy Away Wells going into third spot just in front of Seguso. And settling fifth on the inside is Crystal Chief. 2 lengths away then Defender. Over racing a bit midfield. They're followed then by Super Extreme Rail. Coming one off the fence. Rustly Crown Force deeper out. Further back to Bianco Villano. Cavalier Charles one off the fence. Lasting Kiss. Drifting back through the field on the rails. I've been trying the outside from Arcado and Miss Ostens last of all. Body Bob charging along at the 600 metres. Body Bob leads the way by 2 lengths on Ezekiel. Then came Bandy's Boy. Rustly's Crown deeper out. Crystal Chief back on the speed from Seguso. Bianco Villano as they straighten up now. And Body Bob being joined by Bandy's Boy up the rise, and Bandy's Boy races to a narrow lead. In fact, got a length clear now. Seguso's trying to slice through the pack. Cavalier Charles winding up with Bianco Villano, and I've been trying with the last shot of them. Bandy's Boy leads, running out on Cavalier Charles, but Charles is coming straight now. I've been trying the outside, Cavalier Charles, and I've been trying. Got there right on the post to beat Cavalier Charles. Bandy's Boy third, followed then by Arcado late on the scene from Ezekiel. Bianco Villano, Fender, Crystal Chief, Seguso, Super Extreme, Rustly Crown, Lusting Kiss. Body Bob dropped out and Miss Ozten was back with it.
The Little Dance is up next, worth $750,000. But here's Jason Collett with Chantel.
Jace, you had to sit on him in the Kosciuszko, and I know it says he ran 5th, but it was probably it was better than a 5th.
It was, yeah. He tried to draw an awful gate that day, and we're back, and so they had to concede that they were off and gone on that sort of surface, whereas today a bit more give, although it has had an upgrade. But I needed every yard of the 1300 there. I just couldn't quite travel comfortable through the middle section. I had to let Cavalier Charles pop and go mid-race and just bank that I'd get him late, and yeah, thankfully did.
We haven't seen a lot of them getting out wide and making ground, so he sort of bucked the trend today, and geez, he hit the line strong. Yeah, it's you're quite right. Obviously, a couple of them harder run races, it definitely helps, like that race there. So. But there is a strong headwind which may have some factor. I'm not too sure to it. Well done. Thank you.
Not bad for a boy from Cooma. Well done, Matthew.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Chase. Thanks very much. Yeah, what a ride.
Your biggest win?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt about that, and I remember it for a long time.
And your best horse?
Absolutely.
He's the reason you made the move?
Yeah, well, I made the move first, and I was lucky enough that he kind of followed me.
He came along after that?
Yeah, afterwards, which I was lucky to have him, and he's a bit of the backbone of the stable. I'm not really much of a trainer without him, so I'm glad to have him there.
He ran well in the Kosciuszko, and I'm sure you knew he'd come here and run well today.
Yeah, look, we just get so upset with these barriers all the time. He keeps drawing the car park, and he just tries to beat the barrier all the time, and sometimes he just runs out of distance in the race, and today was kind of in the same vote, but we had Jace on. He's got a good feel for the horse, and he's a bloody good jockey, so we thought we'd come here and toss up our chances, and it paid off.
I reckon it's a 12-month plan now to get him back to the Kosciuszko and just work your way back into that?
We'll just chip him away for the rest of the prep. We'll give him a couple more runs, look after him, find him a couple more nicer races this time in, and definitely Kosciuszko next time in.
Sure, he'll win more races for you before then. Well done.
Thanks very much.
Good on you, Matthew.
And we're set to go. Stand by for a break. They're off and racing. Royal Zell was last out. Now Four Valor jump well. And Four Valor's going to a narrow lead from Royal Zell. Chinkwatori right there on the rails. Irish Kisses and Without Revenge is charging down the outside of the track going forward. To the nines in the red jacket about sixth in advance of the favourite Cotil. Special sways out very wide going forward, trying to improve in advance of Riddle Row. Now they're followed back in the field to Mars a bit. On the inside of Spangler has got a spot midfield, one off, clear from Eastern Glow. Then came Reuben Blur, a length and a half to Pepper's Ghost in the running line on the outside of Beckford. They're followed then by Knife's Edge, deeper out Eaglemont in the white cap. Well back now, Just a Brother from Lion's Roar, and Royal Zell in the gold jackets last. 800 metres to run, and Four Valor in front by a half length to Without Revenge. Special Sway Without Cover in third, three wide, followed then by Chinkwatori. Journalism off the bridle between runners, then came Irish Kisses, Riddle Row on a wide path. Further back then to two, the nines on the inside of the favourite Cotil is being babysat there by Spangler, and the pair brushed a bit as they turn. It's Four Valor just in front. Without Revenge really pours the pressure on now. Chinkwatori's had a good run coming off heels, running on well. 3 lengths away to Spangler is coming home with a good run. Without Revenge, Chinkwatori, Spangler, and now Cotil's getting a gap. Spangler moved up. Spangler takes the lead. Cotil trying to come underneath. Lion's Roar very late, but Spangler's broken clear. Spangler wins the little dance from the fast finishing Lion's Roar. Cotil third, then Without Revenge, followed by Eaglemont. Chinkwatori, Eastern Glow next from Beckford. Further back to Reuben Blue, Journalism, Mars a bit for Valor. Then came Riddle Row from Just a Brother to the nines, Irish Kisses. Royal Zell, Peppers Go, Special Sway, Knife's Edge.
Spangler for Chris Lees. Chris, of course, in Melbourne with his cup runner today. Andrew Lejeune, Spangler for his owners now. He's won 2 massive prize money races at Royal Randwick.
Yeah, incredible. Tommy's given him a lovely ride there, but great thrill for the big crowd here this afternoon. For the ownership group to win the provincial championship. And this was really the plan going forward with the Little Dance. You know, $750,000 again. It's just a huge return for them.
Gee, when these owners get around and have a few drinks, they'll be able to recall the day that McDonald produced that 10 out of 10 ride here to win the provincial championships, and now they'll be able to talk about Berry's ride just as much.
Absolutely. Tommy rode him in the wild card and afterwards got off, and he was very keen to stay on for this afternoon. So he knew the blinkers back on today as well. Got a beautiful run. He was 3 wide, but with some cover. You say a bit of argy-bargy on the corner, but he was just too good in the end.
He might have run a race in a big dance too.
Well, possibly, but we'll take this one today.
Yep, 750,000. Well done.
Thanks, Greg.
135.40, 136.08. Here's Tommy.
Tommy, well done. The post-race comments last start, you got off and you said the run was really good.
Yeah, it was, and I'm just thankful for the team at Australian Bloodstock and Chris Lees for sticking with me with this bloke, because I was convinced he was the right horse to be on, and I don't ride a lot for Chris, but every time I do, he gives me a good ride, so hopefully that leads to a few more.
He let down well, didn't he?
He did. He travelled sweetly for me in the run. I had the favourite, Coda Healy, right where I wanted him on the inside of me, and so he was always in a winning position, and he's just got such a lethal turn of foot, this horse, and it's just good that there was a bit of jar out of the track at the start of the day. It didn't mean that I was going to get to a good 3, which probably would have affected him a little bit, but he was very well cleaned out by the team at home.
You can go for a little dance tonight.
I'll be dancing, don't worry, get ready, Shani. Woo!
And they're all set. Late scratching, number 5, Bacchanalia. Light is on. And they're off and racing, and Insurrection left well together with Ubiquitous directly underneath. They're followed by Recommendation speeding through. Dashing Legends going to settle 4th in advance of Hard to Say. Then came Shelby 66 from Cinnabon, rocketing by out Deep Fox Fighter. Excellent Proposal, Curran's last of all. They slot their positions now. Recommendation went up the inside of Ubiquitous. Insurrection had to take a hold there in the third, just coursing a little bit deep. Dashing Legends probing through on the the fence, improving 2 lengths away to Hard to Say. Then Shelby 66 on the inside of Cinnabon, rocketing by very wide as they straighten up. Recommendation turns the corner in front by a length and a half, Ridiculous. Then came Insurrection. Now Dashing Legend's being revved up on the inside, getting a gap now. Hard to Say the outside. It's Recommendation just in front. Hard to Say. Dashing Legend going between runners. Got some chasing to do. Recommendation tackled by Hard to Say the outside. And Hard to Say goes home best. Beats Recommendation. Dashing Legend third. Insurrection fourth. And Foxfighter further back then to Excellent Proposal, making ground from Shelby 66 in Awana. Curran wide out from Rocketing By, and Ubiquitous was last in.
63, 58, 34, 4 the last 600 metres. And here's the trainer, Jason Deemer, who's got Hard to Say absolutely flying with 4 in a row.
Yeah, it's very good, Greg. Obviously he's just flying at the moment, and it's just all about confidence, I think. Won the Midway, then he went to Brisbane a couple of times, won up there, and then his trial the other week at Newcastle, although he didn't run flash time or anything, he just looked like he was airborne, and just that little break after Brisbane did him the world of good. He's just that little bit stronger, and yeah, it's just all about confidence, I think, with him.
Yeah, and he put him away today.
Yeah, it was very good to see. That's why, speaking to Adam White, we always talk a lot, and talk to him more than I talk to my wife. But just thought we'd have a crack. The horse is flying, no weight on his back, and Ashley Morgan was prepared to lose a little bit of weight to stick with him, so it all worked out very well.
Well, Dynamic have been your biggest supporters.
Yes, definitely. The last 5 or 6 years they've come on board. Just threw me a bone and I took it. So when we proved the first one, and they've just continued to support me, multiple times since. And it's just great to return. The big push that they've done for me, and they've helped me in other ways too, not just with horses.
You'll get up in the ratings now, so you've got to look for something else.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have,
Isn't it, White? Isn't it?
Very good problem.
Good on you.
Thank you very much.
There is Jason Deemer, 14, 10, 11 and 9. Ash Morgan with a big city winner here at Royal Randwick, Shani.
Indeed. Congratulations, Ash. You went up to Brisbane twice, rode him, trialled him the other day, and geez, he found the line for you today.
Yeah, look, he did. Yeah, look, he's been so good to me. I've always got to Brisbane. We've had a lot of luck together, and I've always said to Jason, if he can take his homework into race day, he's got a big prize in him, because honestly, he's electric at home. And when Tommy landed in a 3 deep line and Insurrection, I was happy. I was in the 1-1, but I was happy to have that 3 deep line, give myself some options. And I know that he takes a few strides to level up when he straightens, but he just went to them on the bridle, and now he's gotten a bit older, he just floats a bit when he gets there, but that's as good as he's ever been, yeah.
You were sitting pretty about the 300 metre mark. You must have been pretty confident.
I was, yeah, I was, because like I said, he was full of running, and I know what turn of foot he has, so he was great.
Bit dry?
Yeah, long time. So last time I rode 53, I was about 18. I'm not 18 anymore.
Well done.
Thanks.
Green flight goes forward, and they're all set now. Light blinking, good to go in the 9th through at Randwick. Set, racing. Last out of the gates was Frumos, and Aramea jumped well. Lock Eagle nicely into stride together with Manazi and the red cap going forward. Dream Flight being sealed up to improve its spot in advance of the replicant, and they're followed just behind them now to Kiss Some on the inside of Lock Eagle. 2 lengths further back to Rogue Bear. Glontorn's taken a spot on the rails on the inside of Frumos. A length off to Deficit. Rondino Parks back last of all. Speeding to the front, Dream Flight out by a length now on the very well supported Manazi. The Queenslander up running second. 2 lengths to the replicant. Arameo fourth on the rails. Then came the short favourite Lock Eagle. Further back to Kiss Some from Rogue Bear. Then Frumos, Glontorn, Deficit. 2 lengths away to Rondino. Dream Flight, a clear-cut leader approaching the corner by a length on Manazi. 2 lengths to the replicant in advance of Arameo. Lock Eagle still in fifth, 3/4 the inside to Kiss Some. Rogue Bear being reined along now from Frumos, Glontorn, Deficit, and still Rondino's at the rear of the field. It's Dreamflight swinging in front. Made a bit of contact there with Manazi, wants to lay in now under pressure, so the replicant moves up. Lock Eagle chimes in. Aramea goes back to the inside as Lock Eagle given the cue. Poke the head in front. Aramea runs a bold race on the inside, but now Lock Eagle is starting to open up the shoulders, and the favourite's drawn right away, Lock Eagle. Great go for the Miners all across the park. Lock Eagle won it in a breeze there. Photo for second. Arameo, Deficit, Manazi, they're the three. Followed by Rogue Bear, the replicant. Then came Frumos from Rondino, Glontorn, Dreamflight, Kissum.
Lock Eagle scores. Danny Greer. Would he have beaten the stablemate in the little dance?
It would have made it interesting, yeah. We're hopeful for his sake that he might gain a start, but it wasn't to be, and it looked a really nice option this race as a fallback plan.
Yeah, Nash made that look really, really easy.
Yeah, he looked pretty confident a fair way out, so when Nash is confident heading up over that rise, we're always very confident.
He's on track now. He's back.
Yeah, no, he's been going well, and his run last start was very good, as I said pre-race. So it was good to see him put him away like he did today.
It'll be interesting now to see what Chris does with him and where he aims, because every Saturday there's a race worth 160,000.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and he's more than capable of stepping up to the plate.
Well done.
Thank you.
130.63, 35.52, 2 3/4 by a head after race number 9. Nash going over the scales, and then he'll have a chat to Chantel Buckley.
Nash, you looked a winner a fair way out.
Yeah, look, he's a horse that's always had a lot of promise, and you know, into a lovely race for him today. Sort of fitness under his belt now, and yeah, he sort of showed what he was made of, didn't he? I think he really appreciated the bit of cut out of the ground too.
Were you confident just thinking, as you was pulling away, like how far?
Yeah, look, I was confident before the race. He gave me a great feel going to the gates, and he was no different into the run. He just towed me to the winning post, put a couple on him, and I was able to let him prick his ears late and still pull away from him. So it's a good feeling when they do that.
Well done.
Thanks.
We've still got one to go. Race 10. We'll be back for the last.
Carbling well backed, drawn the fence. Racing now, Carbling jumped away okay. Mautai didn't. Mautai's going to settle last. Healing Oasis, Delalat have jumped sharply, and Carbling bursting along the rails going to second as Delalat leads. Healing Oasis third, a couple after Capo Strata. Mautai's firing up, charging forward, where Ha Ha Falls settles second last, and Dynamic Impact seeds them all. It's an easy lead now for Delalat, and Mautai, who was last out, charges up to second, firing up. Carbling third, then Healing Oasis. A length and a half to Capo Strata from Way Ha Ha Falls being restrained on the outside of Dynamic Impact. 550 metres out. Delalat being eyeballed now by Mautai. Healing Oasis gets a card into it. Carbling back on the rails. 2 for the back to Capo Strata peeling. Way Ha Ha Falls to the outside. Dynamic Impact back on the fence. 300 metres to run, and Delalat beats off Mautai. Capo Strata's running on. Carbling behind them, and 2 for the back to Way Ha Ha Falls. It's Delalat being tested now by Capo Strata the outside. Capo Strata and Delalat fighting it out. Capo Strata putting the head in front, and Capo Strata ran down a brave Delalat. Gap back to either Healing Oasis or Carbling third, and close up then Way Ha Ha Falls. Further back Dynamic Impact, and the Mautai, he was very bad boy today, and he finished last.
Yeah, they got him in, but it was the problem after that. He didn't jump, and then he charged, and he's pulled up very quickly. He's okay, but he ran 3 races then. Capo Strata, number 9, gets the last to give Nash a treble. James Cummings, Blinker's first time today. 9, Capo Strata, beat Delalat. He rarely runs badly. And third is going to be Healing Oasis, number 5. Just going to get the bob. We'll wait for the shutter cam to come through. And it'll be Healing Oasis, I think, just in front of number 7, Kabling. And Waihaha Falls. Yep, numbers official, 9, 8, 5, 7. They've run 1:10.32, home in 34.6.
Yeah, the riding was on the wall. Third up, Nash, blinkers on, a little bit more give in the track, got a beautiful sit, and he was just improved enough to win. So one of those races, Dalalat took the initiative to go forward, and yeah, what do we want to say about the rest? He just jumped in the air at the start, Mount High, and it didn't happen for him. And Healing Oasis, look, Healing Oasis is probably the improver with Waihaha Falls coming out of their race. They've both gone acceptable. Just the shape of the race didn't suit Dynamic Impact, but set up well for the winner, and the blinkers worked for him.
Okay, Darren Beedman coming back after Capo Strada. Blinkers went on today, did the trick.
Certainly did. Lovely ride by Nash. It's up that little bit in class and down in weight, and was given a really nice ride by Nash. A nice smooth ride, and he was able to launch late.
He's just a bit of a toiler, this bloke.
Yeah, he's a bread and butter type of horse. He's just goes through his through the motions, and he puts in every time. It's just a matter of finding the right race for him.
Well done.
Thank you.
Darren Beedman, 1:10.32, 34.6, a long neck, the winning margin. Nash getting everything out of Capo Strada, as did Tommy on Dalalat. Wanted to drift out there. He went out to meet Capo Strada. And there's Healing Oasis getting into third spot. And Waihaha Falls with a big weight, running on nicely. He's got good second up stats, has Waihaha Falls. Which is what he'll be next start. Okay, third time today, here's Nash.
Nash, blinkers on, third up. It was a perfect recipe.
Yeah, look, he's probably lacks confidence. I think, putting the blinkers on him, just giving that bit of confidence today. He travelled really well, and he sort of loomed there at the 100 to win easy, and yeah, it was a really good effort even by the second horse. We really fought out a strong finish, and look, he just kept lifting and got the job done, and I'm sure it'll give him a bit of confidence going forward.
Had a good day at the office?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, look, obviously Setius was unbelievable, really. It's a shame when they get beaten run so well, but look, he did everything right, tried as hard as he could, as I did, and just ran into one better on the day and the weights, so very proud.
Sorry to bring up the second placing, but well done on this.
Thank you. Cheers.
9, 8, 5 and 7. That is it for the day here at Randwick. The crowd quite large to see not only the Melbourne Cup, but the great racing here today at Royal Randwick. The big dance, our feature, going to Sarah Ryan, winning the $3 million feature. The Coffs Harbour Cup winner at Tractable. Too good for them. Spangler in the little dance. And that's it from Randwick. Get home safely.